Well, OP,
Right, we gonna start it.
in.
We haven't done an intro in a minute. But
Warren Van Drost, bro. Go ahead.
You want me to do it?
Okay, B. Go ahead, bro.
You got it.
Yeah, B,
You got
go
it.
ahead.
Why, Guan? Welcome to the ERT podcast.
Move this man!
Next. Next.
All right.
Next.
You missed your chance. You missed your chance.
You want to? No, you
got it. Do it.
Welcome. Hello. Welcome to the ERT podcast. I'm your humble and gracious host.
ERT. ERT.
All right. I'm ready. I'm ready.
ERT.
I'm ready.
ERT podcast.
I'm ready.
All right, bro. Elephant in the Room podcast. It's your boy OP, the usual suspects. Today we have a very special guest.
Yeah.
Everybody give it up for Casey, Young Bass.
Happy to be here. Happy to definitely talk about some important talks with y'all. So let's get to it.
Brendan had brought up a movie. What was it? Soul Food?
Yeah. Great movie.
Yeah, run down the scene for us real quick.
Okay, so basically, Nia Long, bad thing. Basically, her boyfriend at the time, Mekhi Phifer, in the movie, was out of a job because he lied on his application about being a criminal. So they took his original job away, and he had no job. So basically, he's kind of like, worrying so much about not having the job or whatever, to the point where she sees that and is like, well, if he can't find a job on his own, let me try to help him. So what she decided to do was she went to her ex-boyfriend, or a guy that she used to like fuck with on a sneak thing, and asked that man to pull some strings at a local like paper joint or whatever the fuck, and asked that man if he could hire her boyfriend. And Buddy comes back from the interview or whatever and says, "Baby, I got the job." And he's describing like, I just sat down and he talked to me for a few minutes and says, "You're hired." And he goes, "He just knew I was the man." Yeah. He's like, he knew I was the man. All the while though, his shorty called in for a favor and bro fulfilled it. Now, let me explain to this what happened. After he gets the job and he's working whatever, Buddy comes to the job to where he was working at and says, I'm a hardworking man myself, yada, yada. Gives him a whole spiel of bullshit. And you could tell her boyfriend is getting hot that he's even talking to him right now. So he goes and says, your girl didn't tell you, like, I'm the reason why you got the job. I pulled some strings. I got the job for you. And then he started calling her by her nickname that he used to call her. Buddy. Coke bottle. And he was like, who's Coke? And he's like, oh, that's just a little. He goes, oh, that's just a little name I used to have for her back in the day. Like, that's it. And then Buddy teed off on his shit, and then ended up getting fired. And now we're back to square one.
Hold up.
The question I had,
Can we talk about how disrespectful the nickname Coke bottle is? Like, imagine someone else, because it's so like it don't come up. You gotta like invent reasons why he calls her Coke bottle. You know what I mean? Like nothing like just comes off.
I'll tell you why he called her that, and I think that's a crazy name actually. He called her Coke bottle because of the way her body was shaped. Like, it's just like, you know what I'm saying? But Nia Long is a bad gal.
I ain't gonna lie. I thought it was because like her shit popped off. Like, you know what I mean? Like you put some Mentos in it or something.
One pull. Good.
That's where I was going.
Bruh.
Straight up. I'm serious.
Hell no, nigga. What the fuck is you on, nigga?
What?
Shut up.
Literally where I went. That's literally where I went.
Hell no, bro.
You shaked it.
How would y'all feel if your girlfriend at the time, like your girlfriend that you got right now, went behind your back to her ex-boyfriend to see if he could hire you for work? How would you feel about that? Bass, since you're the
lead
guest,
off.
brother.
All right, I'll lead off.
Talk up, bro. Let's go.
Me personally, for real, I probably would have reacted the same way. Especially like if she got an ex-boyfriend that, you know what I'm saying, that's already clowning you. Because I mean, he making bread, you getting clown. And then for her to go behind your back, and then he had that like that feeling taken away of like, yeah, man, I'm the man. I sat down. So like his pride was taken. He hot because like you got me looking dumb in the workplace. So it's like, all right. And then he went into her job bugging, which I mean, I don't blame him. So me personally, if I was that down bad for a job and you went behind my back, I'm gonna be mad. Now, if I'm down bad and I tell you go ask that man, I mean, I can't be mad at that point because it's to the point I need a job and I mean, I had to humble myself to do that. But in that type of situation, for her to go behind my back, I'm not going. I'm not going.
Word.
At all.
Man, I wouldn't give a damn, yo. I wouldn't give a care in the world. Not even slightly. I wouldn't care at all. I mean, who cares? It's a job. I'm not here for you. I'm not here for her. I'm here to make some bread, go home, and do what I got to do.
I'm broke, nigga. I'm broke.
You know what I mean? So at the end of the
Josh,
day.
What kind of man are you, bro?
What kind of man? A man with a job. A man with a job. What do you mean? Who cares? Who cares? Who cares?
Oh,
a man with a job.
He said, "What kind of man are you?"
How could you not? How could you physically not? He called your chick called her coke bottle.
Okay, that's disrespectful. We ain't gonna talk about that. That's disrespectful. That's all the issue. He said I shook your girl and she exploded. That's what he said. That's crazy. I'm cool on that. That's disrespectful.
But how would you feel though if Buddy says father had to stretch his hands out to get it from me?
Bro, I mean you're talking about like, okay, y'all are saying if I came into work and Mandem was literally disrespecting me, that's totally different. But just let's say he was like, just none of that stuff matters. He was cool about it. I'm just going into work. He's going into work.
Yeah, if he cool about
it, then it's chill. Right. You know what I mean? There's no. I have a job.
Well, what if he ain't cool about it? That was the question, nigga. What if he ain't cool about it?
That's a hostile work environment. Okay, now I'm calling HR, man. Now I gotta call HR, man.
Because it was the same situation. I don't know if y'all seen Why Did I Get Married Too, the Tyler Perry movie. It was the same type of scene in there. Buddy was cool about it. He still snapped.
OP, bro, talking about, are you a man? What kind of man?
You,
okay, how's about this, bro? How's about this, bro? What if I put up on you and I said, you ain't got a job, you can't take care of your girl, you're not a man either. All you had to do was suck it up and just take it on the chin. Let someone make fun of you every now and then, and now you can take care of your girl and your fam.
That's some emasculating shit. That's some emasculating shit, bro. That is some very emasculating shit, bro.
What is emasculating?
That is emasculating as hell. That I have to go to another man that used to be with my girl.
Is it more emasculating than not having a job at all?
And now he signs off on my payroll. He gets to decide how much I'm making. He gets to decide how much I'm making.
Bruh.
Nah, bro.
But the alternative is you have no job. You have nothing to do.
I'm good. I'll find a job at Subway, bro. I'll find a job at Subway, bro. I'll work at Subway and work my way up the chain, brother. I'll be the next.
I see Jay side though too though.
Real talk though, it's just the fact that another man is like talking down to you, especially like, yo, if you're gonna do me a favor, just do the favor and shut the fuck up. There's a lot of these niggas out here that just don't do a favor and just shut the fuck up.
Hey,
just do the favor.
Hey, you good, man? You good? I felt
nah, nigga, I ain't, bro, because I'm tired of these niggas.
I felt that one.
Like, you used to beat, now you don't. I do. So you're mad. Because if you weren't mad, you wouldn't. If you weren't mad, you wouldn't be talking to me right now.
I feel like the fact that he's talking to you is because he's still trying to beat. That's probably it.
Yeah, and he's mad that he can't because I am. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you're just mad because not only am I making less than you, but I got your girl too. That's crazy.
But I think we all also forgetting the fact too. Like, what will pop in my head is, if you talking to my chick, are you still beating my chick? So that will also make me more mad, because then I start thinking like, okay, she telling me she don't talk to this man, but yet you said she hit you about getting me a job. So it's like, who's
lying, nigga?
What's going on?
Yeah, what's going on? That don't make no sense.
Because that would add like some spice to the whole situation, right? If let's switch it up, right? Let's say you didn't ask your girl to ask the homie. You know what I mean? Like, you were just down bad and your girl was trying to help you out. And she was like, hey, you were talking about it. So I was talking to my ex and he says he has a job for you.
You already know.
Man, see, that's what I'm saying.
OP's just.
OP is listen, You're never gonna change Oren's mind about being a man or what a man is. I'm telling you that right now. That nigga is about his business. He is about himself getting the cheddar, the cheese, all that shit. He does not care. Like, bro, I said, yo, OP, like, you my nigga, bro. Like, I fuck with you a long way, like my brother, bro. If I ever became rich, I'll give you $1 million. You know what he said to me? Nah, nigga, I ain't taking it. Like, what, bro? Like we're boys. Like, nah, nigga, I want to get on my own, bro. Like, no,
Gotta get it on my own,
That's
bro.
cap.
That's cap.
That's cap.
That's cap.
That's cap.
That's cap.
It's
That's
not.
cap.
It's not.
That's cap.
It's not.
That's cap. That's
It's
cap.
not.
That's
It's
cap.
not.
I'm not going.
It's just
A
not, bro.
man putting $1 million in front of you, you said I gotta get on my own.
If you want to put it,
The real response will be and say, okay, you give me that milli, I'll go ahead and do my thing, and then I will go ahead and flip that milli, give you your milli right back. Now that's the difficult.
I'd
You know
say
what I'm saying?
put that into my endeavor. I don't want $1 million in my
G-check
hand.
him, bro.
Don't put $1 million in my hand. I don't want $1 million in my hand.
This nigga
Only
capping,
people
bro.
I'm taking money from are my aunties, my grandma, and my parents, bro.
And the white man, bro. Shut up. And the white man, bro. Every time you go to
But I work
bro.
for that shit. But I work for that. I don't want someone to just hand me fucking
Listen,
money, bro.
I will come
Let's
to you
go.
with $1 million and say, I'm your daddy now.
They call me Poppy. Not taking $1 million, that's bananas. You wild for that. But let's say you're in another situation where, because I think this just happened, where this dude walked into the jewelry store and I think Shaq was there or something.
Oh yeah.
And he was and then he offered to buy the engagement ring like for his wife or whatever. Would you let Shaq buy the engagement ring?
Hell yeah. Shaq. The fuck?
Well, what I'm gonna say, I would tell him to shut them cameras off, and I would tell Shaq, go ahead, come on, let's go.
Turn those cameras off.
Or I would tell him like, hey,
That's what I'm
this is the ring I
talking
want
about.
to get. This is the ring I want to get. I'm like, you know what I'm saying? I'm a couple G's off. Just throw me a couple G's here. But it's like, if I'm going there with 5 bands to get an engagement ring, and Shaq talking about, hey, bro, I'll throw you 20, get this engagement ring. You best believe I'm taking all 20.
That's what I'm saying. Keep it real.
You feel me?
Man. That's what
Come
I'm
on, I'm
saying.
gonna keep it.
real.
I'm gonna keep it a buck. Come on, bro.
Keep it real.
Okay, now I understand it's when you get an engagement ring for your chick, like you want to say like, yeah, I got it, but like, how many people can literally say, yeah, I saw Shaq in the jewelry store, and he wanted to
That's
go
what
in
I'm
on the ring.
saying. That's what
I'm
saying.
letting that man go in on the ring.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Oh,
Now-
now everyone's just but I vividly remember when it was put in the group chat. Everybody was like, "No, that's
Who said that?
Said that about Shaq? That's cap.
Who said that? Who said that?
I said Shaq is dope for that. I sent
Yeah.
that to the group. I said
Yeah,
Shaq
I
is a
said
dope
he's
dude for
live,
that,
yeah.
and I'll get receipts for that too.
I must have been thinking of a different group chat. I must have been
Has
thinking about
to
another one.
It wasn't us,
The
bro.
other group chat.
I'll tell you that
Hey,
right now. It wasn't
hey.
us.
The other group.
I live by a certain way, like certain code. And one thing that I'm not gonna do is I'm not gonna take money from somebody because I don't know. You never know what could go on down the line. There might be beef, it might be this, it might be that. Someone's like, yeah, and I gave you $1 million, you broke ass nigga. You needed that money, I gave you that shit money. Now you don't want that shit.
But so the thing that I said though, you take the milli and then you throw it in the real estate, you throw it in the stocks, and then if you give him his milli back, how is he going to be able to do that?
Still gonna talk though. He's still gonna be like, you needed that, and I gave it to you. You know,
Hey.
I'm not saying Brennan would do that. I'm just not saying Brennan would do that.
Bro.
But that's just
I
how
would
I am,
never do
man.
that.
I don't like people having anything over me. I don't like owing debts to anybody. I don't, even if it's yo, take this, don't take it back, don't mention it. I still don't like it. I
I
still
want
want
to
to
hear
work
Jay
for my
take on
shit.
this. I know he got something, bro. Let's hear it.
Well, cause I'm like, bro, imagine this, bro. Yo, son, OPG. Actually, no, you'll name your kid like Adonis or some stupid shit like that. Adonis Pierce.
Yo,
Adonis
chill out,
Pierce.
bro. Chill out, bro.
Pierce is
Chill
looking
out.
At you. Is looking
The
at you.
nigga that you love, his son, his name is that nigga. Chill out, bro.
Adonis.
Chill out, bro.
Adonis
Chill
Pierce
out.
is looking at his dad and goes, Dad, why haven't we had Christmas gifts the last 3 years, bro? You gonna look down at Adonis and go, well, son, someone offered me $1 million, but I didn't take it because I'm private.
Nah, we won't be at that place. I won't be at that place.
I'm saying
There won't be a
I'm saying
situation.
theoretically, if you need it, bro. You telling me even if you don't need
If I needed it, it's different. If I needed it, if I needed $1 million, I'm like, yo, B, please give me $1 million. That's one thing. But
Man,
if B's just doing it out of like just to be, just a friend, be like, yo, here's $1 million, and I'm doing fine. I'm not not gonna take it because I don't need it. I can do that on my own, bro. I can do that
Hey,
on my own.
Brendan, if you hit the lottery and give me his mail.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying, yo.
Give me
Take it,
his
bro.
mail.
Take it,
Got you.
bro. Put
I
it
got
into
you.
my business. Don't put it in my hand. Put it into my
But-
business.
but-
buy my shit. I don't know.
But in the sense of this though, like, do you think like pride is like the real killer of man? Because
Yes.
I feel like
Yes.
sometimes, bro, it's like
Yes.
there's situations where you should clear cut be accepting of some money or accepting of some job, but it's like, nah, nigga, like, I'm my own man. I do what I do. I do what I can do for me. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's like,
right?
but like, in regards to like the question that we just asked originally, right? With like your ex, I mean, like your girl going to her ex-man to get you a job.
Mhm.
Personally, for me, because I didn't really get to answer it,
Mm.
that's a fuck no, baby.
I just want to be comfortable with that, bro. I just would not be
I wouldn't, bro,
comfortable with
because
that
at the same time, bro, that nigga has no loyalty to me.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? He's definitely gonna do some scheming shit to where he's either gonna get closer to my girl or just get me exited out. Like, he's just trying to exit me out. By giving me this job, it looks like he's a great guy. But in the grand scheme of things, that boy's plotting from time.
Oh, plot. Because guarantee
Look.
you get so mad and y'all break up, guess who's really going to be over there in less than 24 hours?
But which
Let
is
me ask
more
y'all.
likely?
Let me ask y'all.
Let me say
Go
this real
ahead.
quick.
Go ahead.
But which is more likely though? Him plotting because you got the job, or your girl breaking up with you because you don't have a job.
I will take her breaking up with me because I don't have a job over me getting a job from her ex-boyfriend.
It would
I'll
take
take that.
a lot out of me to take a job from our girl's ex.
Yeah, bro.
It
Son,
would
I-
take, when I tell you, it had to be the breaking point of her looking at me like, I'm madly in love with this chick. She looks in my eyes and says, if you don't get a job, we can't be together. It would have to come to that.
Really?
I'm going to Domino's first, fam.
You're going
Because
to
it's just to the point, bro. Like, I don't know, I've never been cool. I've never been cool with girls who I'm with or mess with or dating their ex-boyfriend. Like, it's not a thing for me to be cool with you.
If your girl is still cool with her ex, like they didn't end on bad terms, like they're still friends, you got a problem with that?
That happened before me. Like, obviously, if they was cool before we started dating, that's before me. But like, I think it gets to a point where it's disrespectful at a sense. You know what I'm saying?
That's
Like, because y'all can be cool, but like, y'all ain't got to be. I don't think it'd be acceptable to be doing like one-on-one hangouts or like going to dinner or like, you know what I'm saying, stuff like that. Like,
Hell
stuff like that, yeah, you feel me? That's disrespectful. Now, if y'all
Fuck
like,
no,
Like
baby.
one-on-one with these hands.
yeah, like if
You're
y'all
one-on-one with
if
these
y'all-
hands, bro.
Nah.
cordial, and
That's
y'all just
over.
like y'all see each other out, y'all cordial, y'all see each other out. You know what I'm saying? You say hello. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Keep it pushing. Like, yeah, I mean, that's nothing bad there. But if y'all trying to be like the best friends that are used to be, you know what I'm saying? Like, I can't rock with that. Because if you really rock with someone, bro, you cannot be best friends.
All right, so this was back when I was like a real simp, dumb fuck. I'm
So
18 years old.
So last week, bro.
Right. I was about to say, like, so what happened this
I'm done.
weekend, B? So what happened this weekend, bro? What happened, bro?
I was 18. I was 18 in my past life, and I'm 18 years old. There was one night where I ended things like abruptly. Like, I was like, I'm done. Like, you're done. You're a dumb bitch. I'm not fucking with you no more. Like, you're stupid. And here's why I said that. Come and listen to the Amandam real quick. Listen. This woman told me, she said, Brandon, like, there's something I have to tell you. And I'm like, what is it? Like, I'm already bracing myself for more like heartbreak and shit. So I'm already saying like, yeah, what is it? Well, my ex-boyfriend, he came over late at night. Like, I guess he like snuck out of his house or whatever and came over and he spent the night. I ended the Skype and I said, we're done. We're done. We're done.
This cat was about to be out there dancing in the rain, Kurt. Like, as soon as you said my ex came over late night, it's OV.
Yeah, that's all right.
Bro, I definitely got cheated on that night. I definitely got cheated on that night.
100%.
Yeah.
100%. And she was still lying. Bro, like how and what world do you live in where you think it's appropriate not to send that nigga home after he came to your house late as fuck, and you got a boyfriend?
That's a dude, bro.
Yeah, come on, bro.
Yeah.
Hey.
But I mean, you putting any dude in that
These
situation.
hoes ain't loyal, no they
If you-
ain't.
Yeah,
If you going over to, they feel like if you going over to any chick's house late at night, you automatically think you about to crack. Most men. So you trying to convince me that your ex came over on a late night tip and he didn't crack.
Yeah. Plus, it's like you got to think about on her end. It's like she knew how you would feel about it. You know what I mean? Like she knew. Okay, as soon as he steps in his house, Brendan's gonna be mad. Everyone's gonna assume we're about to do X, Y, Z, and she still did it.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah.
That shit over with.
Yeah,
That shit was done.
Yeah,
It was the most. It taught me a lot though, for real, from that situation. As far as like, what are you willing to accept? What are you willing to like? You know, I wasn't accepting of that for sure. I was not. But at this point, my mind is in revenge mode now because you dogged me out. So what did I do? I went out, got right. But at the same time, it wasn't right to do that out of emotion because I'm also wasting other people's time.
Man, you're 18, bro.
Hey, you
Yeah,
and
you
I
are.
got right.
You're 18,
right.
bro.
Got
You're,
correct.
hey, you're 18,
Third
bro.
period. First period. You talking about? You would not.
No.
Got right.
No, I was no. I'm 18.
Right.
I'm a freshman. I'm a freshman at
Oh,
NKU.
you're-
I'm a
okay.
freshman at NKU.
So,
Yeah.
okay, so you're 18. Talk about you wasting people's time, bro. Let's be realistic, bro. How many people find their soulmate at 18?
Zero.
How many?
I won't say zero. I'll probably say it's probably about
I'll say
like 5.
Two or three. Yeah.
It's low.
So you cool, bro? You ain't wasting nobody's time.
Yeah, but
Freshmen in college know what that. You know what I'm saying? It's freshmen in college,
Yeah.
bro. You gotta waste nobody's time. You went out there and you got right.
You got correct. A+. Got the E for effort. Got the E. Yeah.
Hey,
nah. I mean,
I feel like if how about this, y'all? I think it is kind of a red flag if, let's say, someone has multiple exes and they all ended on like bad terms. I feel like if literally all your exes end up terrible, it's like it's just a red flag. You know what I mean? It's not inherent.
Yeah, for sure. It's like what's wrong with you?
Low key.
Like
Low key.
you malfunctioning or some shit. Like what's wrong with you, bro?
Because I feel like as we get older, like there's definitely like a right way to end things and a wrong way to end things. I feel like even if it gets to like a bad point, generally you can sit somebody down and be like, yo, like, you know, this is not working now, whatever. You know what I mean? And y'all won't end on like terrible, like they won't hate you. You know what I mean? So like if you're
There'll be some
consistently
resentment
ending,
for sure.
yeah, maybe like a little bit of resentment, but it's not gonna be on some like beef. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
Right.
it's like if you end things horribly over and over again, it's like
That's why I'm looking at J-Lo a little differently. You feel me?
What's up?
What's good, y'all? Elephant in the Room podcast. We want to thank you guys all for your love and support, for your fellowship, for your suggestions. It does not go unnoticed. We want to thank you also for being so patient with us. I know it's been quite a hiatus. Miami Josh decided that he was going to go find himself in Miami for a few months. But nonetheless, we are back. We are creating good content, and we're going to be putting it out there very, very soon. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Don't forget to share with a family member. Don't forget to share with a coworker. Don't forget to share with a friend, because that's how we build this thing. And if you don't, I know where you are. I know who you are. I know where you be at. And don't worry.